Okay, so now that we figured out where you're at, body fat, lean body mass, we set some goals, we put some timelines in place. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain the science behind, or show you the science behind, not only how you can get in shape, but how you can maintain the results on your own. So I know you came in with a goal wanting to lose a few pounds, and we're gonna get the weight off, but I'm gonna change your focus a little bit. We're gonna focus now on raising what's called your metabolism. Now, what do you think are some ways we can raise your metabolism?
Maybe eating more often throughout the day, healthy meals.
Okay, definitely. Eating more small meals throughout the day is going to speed up your metabolism, but that's more of a temporary change. We want to focus on a permanent change. Now, what we're going to focus on is raising what's called your muscle mass. Now, I don't want you to get worried, okay? We're not going to turn you into the Hulk, but we're going to add just a little bit of muscle in this weight loss process, because muscle and metabolism are directly correlated. So if your muscle mass comes up, metabolism follows. Which way does the body fat go?
Down.
Body fat goes down. Now, that seems like a very simple process, but I'm going to tell you it's not. And that's what we're here for. We're going to guide you through this process of changing your body composition and not just losing weight, okay? Because you and I can both agree that losing weight and changing body composition are two different ball games. Now, the big question, once you've built some muscle, how powerful is muscle in regards to your resting metabolism? Let me show you. Once you've built 1 pound of muscle, you're going to burn an extra 50 calories per day at rest. Okay? So for you, to get you to the maintenance phase, we talked about this a little bit earlier, how much muscle do we need to build?
10 pounds.
We need to build 10 pounds of muscle. So if 1 pound is burning 50 calories, how many calories is 10 pounds burning?
500.
Nailed it. So you're going to burn an extra 500 calories just because you have a little bit more muscle on your frame. And that's what we call getting into the maintenance phase. So let me explain the definition of the maintenance phase. The maintenance phase is a point in your fitness journey where you've built enough muscle to raise your metabolism enough that it makes it much easier to maintain the results on your own. It's also a point where you've learned enough from working with a specialist that you can now design an effective strength training regimen, cardio regimen, and nutritional regimen. You've gotten healthy and you're living a healthy lifestyle on your own. And that's the goal of this program, not only to get you healthy, but to keep you healthy for the rest of your life. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Now, if 10 pounds burns 500 calories a day, how many calories will we burn over a week?
3,500.
Nailed it. So we're going to be burning an extra 3,500 calories per week. So what I'm basically saying is that once you've built that 10 pounds of muscle, you've basically turned your body into a fat burning machine. Now, this is a very important number in the fitness industry. Do you know what this is equal to? Let me help you. 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound of fat. So you're going to burn an extra pound of fat every single week just because you have the extra muscle. And that's why it's critical that if you're going to lose weight, you build the extra muscle so you could be burning an extra pound of fat every single week. Okay, and that's not including the calories you're burning through your workouts. So this is why I'm saying that once you've built that 10 pounds of muscle, you're going to turn your body into a fat burning machine. Now, there's 3 essential elements when it comes to reaching your goals. The base of what you're looking to accomplish is done through strength training. Now, why do you think strength training is so important?
Building muscle.
Exactly. The strength training is what builds the muscle. The muscle is what raises the metabolism, and the metabolism is what not only burns the fat, but keeps the fat off. Okay, and I know you've done things in the past, you've lost the weight, you gained it back, you've lost it, you gained it back, you've ridden this roller coaster your entire life. That stops today, because once you've built this muscle, you're going to create that permanent change. Now, strength training is your base, okay? Cardio, I know you do a lot of cardio already. We're still going to do some cardio, but it's going to be the house on top of the base. So you're going to come in, you're going to do 25 minutes of strength training, and then you're going to do 25 minutes of cardio 3 days a week. Now, the roof on top of everything is your food, okay? it is essential, and we're going to help you with this, that you make some changes to your dietary habits, okay? And we're going to help guide you on this, because I'm going to tell you right now that workouts alone will get you some results. But if you're looking for that full lifestyle change, we're going to have to make some changes to the way you eat also. But don't worry, we're going to help you with that. Now, if we didn't have this appointment today, what would you do when you come to the gym? Like, if you were coming to the gym to do strength training, what would a typical day look like?
I'd probably do like a body pump class and cardio, for sure cardio.
Okay, and if you were to use the machines, I mean, would you do like a little bit of everything, kind of like the body pump class, maybe work out your arms, your back, your legs,
Yeah,
do a little bit of everything?
I stick to mostly the machines and the things that I was comfortable using.
And do you like whole body workouts when you come in?
Yeah, definitely whole body every time.
And is that like 3 days a week?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you come in, I see this all the time, and that's why I drew the circle, because I could almost sense what you were going to tell me. You come in, you do a press, then maybe you look at the next machine, you get on the next machine, maybe it's a pull, then you look at the next machine, maybe you get on the next machine, it's a leg press. So you go around the gym and you work out a little bit of everything, your whole body, right?
Yes.
We call that circuit training. Have you ever heard that term before? Now,
Yeah.
circuit training, you will lose weight, circuit training, okay? But it is ineffective at building lean muscle in the long term. I'm gonna show you scientifically why. Let's say you come in 3 days a week and you work out your whole body each day. What happens to your muscles on a microscopic level when you work out?
Well, you're rebuilding them when you isolate each muscle group.
Okay, before you rebuild them, they actually break down. You know that soreness that you feel? Okay, so when you work out, your muscle fibers, they're all wrapped up like fibers on a microscopic level. You work out and they literally tear. That's why you get sore. 2 things are needed for muscle recovery. You have to have enough food, and you have to have enough, you want to guess the other one? Rest.
Rest.
Okay, so if you come in 3 days a week and you work out your whole body each day, what happens is on the first day you break down all the muscle tissue in your body. You tear all the muscle fibers. Have you ever been sore 2 days later?
Yes.
So if you're still sore, are you completely healed?
No.
No. So on Wednesday, you break it down a little bit further, and Friday a little bit further. So somebody who does a whole body workout 3 days a week, they're losing weight, but what are they losing?
Muscle.
And if they're losing muscle, which way is the metabolism going?
Down.
Down. And that's why, including yourself and everybody else you know, have lost weight and gained it back in the past because all they focused on was dropping weight on the scale. They didn't focus on having enough recovery to actually stimulate muscle growth. We're going to do it different this time. So I'm going to show you how we're going to set up your strength training regimen. First of all, can you make it 3 days a week?
Yes.
Okay, which 3 days are you going to come in?
Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are good.
Perfect. Monday, we're going to work out your chest, your triceps, and your shoulders. The reason we put those 3 on the same day, it's everything involved with a pushing motion. Wednesday, we're going to work out your legs. And Friday, we're going to work out your back, your biceps, and your abs. So the reason that this setup works over this setup is because we basically split your body in thirds. We have a push day, we have a lower body day, and we have a pull day. Now, if we have a push day on a Monday, when is the next push day going to be?
On the next Monday.
It's going to be the following Monday. So you're going to get a full week to recover. Do you see how that makes more sense?
Yes.
Okay, now working out is a lot like riding a bike. Okay, if you and I said, if I said today we're going to go ride 10 miles on our bikes, would you get sore?
Yes.
Me too, because I don't ride bikes. But if we did it every day for 2 months, would it get easier or more difficult?
It would get easier.
Why is it getting easier?
The muscles are used to that workout, you know, really groomed that workout. You know, you're in shape for it.
Okay, your body, exactly right. Your body is adapting to the stress of riding the bike. So it's the same thing with your workouts. If you do the same workout every single week, it becomes easier. Your body adapts. What do you think starts to happen to your progress?
It goes down?
It starts to actually plateau and then starts to regress. That's exactly right. So we have to make sure that we're changing up your workout to ensure that your body never adapts to the stress of the strength training. Now we have 7 different variables we use. One, we're going to change the amount of weight. Look, I know you're not looking to be the world's strongest woman, so it's not always about how much weight we lift. Some weeks we might go with less weight, but if we do less weight, we do more.
Repetitions?
Got it. We're going to change the reps, okay? We're going to change what's called the sets. Now, I typically ask people, tell me about your old workouts, how many sets do you typically do? And they tell me, I do 3 sets. And I'm like, where did you hear that rule? And no one can really give me an answer. Listen, there is no set rule. You don't always have to do 3 sets or 4 sets. We're always going to change it depending on how we design your workout regimen for that day. Number 4, the tempo. The speed that we work out at. Now, if I took you out on the floor and I worked you out at the same pace or tempo as a college football player, would you make it past 10 minutes?
No.
No, so we have to start out at a pace that your cardiovascular endurance can handle, and as we increase your cardiovascular endurance, we're going to speed that tempo or that pace up. Number 5, range of motion. Do you find you've lost some flexibility over the years?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we're going to help increase that flexibility by changing your range of motion throughout your exercises. Number 6, the exercise. Listen, there's a million different things you can do in this facility. I don't ever want to see you coming in week to week and doing the same exercises. Every week you come in, we're going to do something different to make sure that your body doesn't adapt. And the last way, we're going to change up your trainer. Listen, everyone over here is nationally accredited and certified. You can't work for this company unless you have your certifications. But you have to understand that even though they're certified, each trainer has an individual style. So if you go from one specialist to the next, your body will actually respond to that change. Now, let's go ahead and put your progress on a timeline. This is going to tell me if you've been listening. 1 month, 6 months, and 12 months. What's going to get you to the maintenance phase? Building muscle or burning fat?
Building muscle.
Exactly. That 10 pounds of muscle is now your light at the end of the tunnel. Our job is to make sure that you're always advancing. Make sure that you never adapt using these 7 different variables. And the body fat, we talked about this earlier. The body fat, that's going to be going in 4 months. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting you to where you can maintain the results. And that's going to be your 10 pounds of muscle. We're going to get you there. Are you ready to go through a workout?
Yes.
Let's do it.